Hi, Ranger Terry here at Edisto Beach State Park. We'll take you on a little tour around the park via the trail system, which is one of the nicer trail systems we have in South Carolina State Park. So enjoy the footage from today, and hopefully we'll see some really cool things. One of the things that Edisto Beach is renowned for is the sea turtles here. Loggerhead sea turtles that come up and nest on the beach. And just a quick show you what that looks like. That's them right there. Those are protected nest sites, and they'll be in the ground about 40-45 days before they emerge. But one of the great things that you can experience here at Edisto Beach State Park. Now, whether you're coming from the beach side of the park or the forest side of the park, there are bike lanes, so you can ride safely along the road to get from one side of the park to the other, and stay on the trails once you get off the road. All right, we're at the trailhead in the Live Oak Campground. Just remember while you're here that this is an admission based activity, so whether you pay on the beach side, the campground side, or the environmental learning center side, there is a park admission to utilize the trails. But with that said, I'm off and riding. Take a little halt on this boardwalk and let you see some of the scenic views along this trail. Nice shot down the marsh view there. We'll stop over here for a little quick scenic overview. This is one of the reasons that you come to Edisto. There's some folks fishing down there, but we'll let them be and just enjoy the scenery. One of my stops today is here at the Environmental Learning Center at Edisto Beach State Park. One of the trails that I'm going to enjoy while I'm here today is the Beach Monument Trail. We'll see that here shortly. All right, we're down here at the parking lot for the boat ramp area, and as you can see, this is a admission area to the park. But one admission covers the whole park, so whether you're here or down at the beach area, it's all the same admission. So we're going to start off on the trail that's just over there to my right behind the stop sign, and we'll see the Environmental Education Center shortly and the Beach Monument Trail just behind that. All right, so we're at the trailhead for the Beach Monument, and we're gonna head down there shortly. While you're in this area, sometimes you might also get a chance to see some cool wildlife. There are some bird feeders and such, which is a great place to see painted buntings in the summertime. But for now, we're off to see the monument. All right, Ranger Terry here at the Beach Monument. For those of you that are doing your Ultimate Outsider Challenge with the Goose Chase, there's one of those that is on there. But more importantly, we're just looking at one of the baselines that was used in 1848, 1849. This one, as you can see here, says base number 6. This was used in a coastal survey, and this allowed for more accurate mapping of the coastline. So it's an important historic marker for an important historic event, and I just want to point that out. It's a really short trail, only takes about 5 minutes to walk. It's a fifth of a mile, so it doesn't take very long to get here once you're at the park. But come out and check this out. Read the story along the way. There's several waysides that do a better job of telling the story than I'm going to try to do on this video. So I encourage you to come out and learn a little bit, enjoy the maritime forest here at the park, and check out this really cool monument. Head on out here to the dock area, see what's going on in the marsh. All right, so right across the parking lot from the trailhead to the Environmental Learning Center, we're going to go check out the trail to the Spanish Mount. So let's head off. So we're at the Spanish Mount, which is a Native American shell midden, basically a trash heap for oyster shells and other discarded pieces of food. And sometimes archaeologists found some old discarded broken pottery and some things like that. So one of the cooler resources here, cultural resources at Edisto Beach State Park. It is really only a remnant of what it once was due to shoreline erosion on the creek that you can see behind it, but certainly worth coming and checking out while you're at the park. Just a nice scenic view here. Slow the film down a little bit and enjoy this ride across the marsh over to a little bit of a hammock island, which is just an island of land within the salt marsh. Sea oxeye daisy there on the side of the trail just to welcome us onto the island. Alright, we're at the trailhead in the Live Oak Campground, getting ready to head back over toward the Environmental Learning Center. Just remember while you're here that this is an admission based activity, so whether you pay on the beach side, the campground side, or the Environmental Learning Center side, there is a park admission to utilize the trails. But with that said, I'm off and riding. Take a little halt on this boardwalk and let you see some of the scenic views along this trail. Nice shot down the marsh view there. Alright, so I'm back where I started, back here at the parking lot at the boat landing, and a little sweatier, a little hotter than I was when I started, but what a great way to spend a couple hours. Hopefully just these highlights and the video footage have intrigued you enough to come out with your own bike or come out and walk or jog, push a stroller. The trails out here are hardened. They're not paved, but they're hardened. It's called shell sand. It really works well for bicycle tires and stuff. So looking forward to seeing you out at the park. Hopefully you enjoyed your video tour around Edisto Beach State Park with me, Ranger Terry.